Hello and welcome to another episode of MCQs for Judiciary Exams. Let's begin. Under Section 482 of BNSS, where can an application for anticipatory bail be made? Magistrates Court, District Court, High Court or Court of Session, or any lower court? The correct answer is option C, High Court or Court of Session. Recently, in the Devinder Kumar Bansal versus the State of Punjab case, the Supreme Court confirmed the rejection of anticipatory bail for a public servant who was accused of soliciting illegal payments. Section 482 of BNSS provides a provision for anticipatory bail, allowing a person to seek bail before arrest if they believe they may be arrested for a non-bailable offence. Applications for anticipatory bail can be made to the High Court or Court of Session. Next, who cannot be prosecuted under Section 141, subsection 1 of the NI Act for an offence under Section 138, that is check dishonor? Managing Director of the company, Government nominated Director, Company's Financial Officer, or Company's Legal Counsel? The correct answer is option B, Government nominated Director. Recently, in the K.S. Mehta versus M.S. Morgan Securities and Credits Private Limited case, the Supreme Court held that mere directorship does not create automatic liability under Section 141 of Negotiable Instruments Act 1881. As per the Section 141(1) of NI Act, a government nominated director appointed to their role in the central state government or a government owned financial corporation cannot be prosecuted. Next, under which section of the Insurance Act are provisions for nomination by a policyholder in life insurance policies established? Section 45, Section 32, Section 24, or Section 39? The correct answer is option D, Section 39. Section 39 of the Insurance Act 1938 establishes the provisions for nomination by a policyholder in life insurance policies. The section permits the holder of a life insurance policy to nominate a person or persons who will receive the money secured by the policy in the event of the policyholder's death. Next, under which section of the Guardian and Wards Act 1890 are the matters to be considered while appointing a guardian specified? Section 16, Section 17, Section 18, or Section 19? The correct answer is option B, Section 17. Section 17 of Guardian and Wards Act 1890 provides matters to be considered while appointing a guardian. Section 17(1) provides that in appointing or declaring the guardian of a minor, the court shall, subject to the provisions of this section, be guided by what, consistently with the law to which the minor is subject, appears in the circumstances to be for the welfare of the minor. Next, a lease of immovable property from year to year or exceeding 1 year can be made only before notary, executed before magistrate, agreement made by parties, or by a registered instrument. The correct answer is option D, by a registered instrument. Section 107 provides that a lease of immovable property from year to year or for any team exceeding 1 year or reserving a yearly rent can be made only by a registered instrument. Now it's time for the practice question. What is the effect of holding over? The lease becomes illegal, the lease is renewed, the lease becomes extinguished, or the lease becomes void? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.